Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are listening to the band Dire Straits with a live performance of the song Money for Nothing. Here we go. I have to stop here, otherwise I never will. I'll just keep watching the whole thing. I know I've heard one song of theirs, and I cannot remember the name of it. It's super popular. I imagine this is probably super popular. Sultans of Swing. That's the one I've heard before. Man, this song is so groovy and bluesy and a little like grungy, and I just the opening with seeing him in his suit and the wind blowing, it just set the stage in such a beautiful way. So I'm already mesmerized by what I'm seeing, but then musically it's so soulful. We're going back. Obviously, I know very little about guitar except when I hear something that I like or I see lots of movement. And so I really enjoyed the brief little back and forth we had there before the song started. So we're going to watch it again. But yeah, like with the wind right there. Sorry. I'm just going to pause and take a moment to appreciate how cool that scene looks. Okay. I love the timbre of this. Both guitars, but it's so contrasting with that really bright sound coming in for this, I don't know if we'd call it a duet or this echo or call and response, because it's so different from this initial guitar sound. And I really like how bright it is. Now, of course, yes, part of that is pitch and like what notes they're playing, but I don't know. There's something about it. love those harmonies. He has such an interesting sound. There is well, first I love the back and forth between something that's a little bit more sung and something that's more spoken. And the way he uses that in combination with inflection to just create such interesting arcs to his phrasing. But there's also something in, I think it's more so his placement, because there's some nasality there, but everything is so neutral. It's not like he's really pushing things super far forward. It's just he's allowing it to happen. I don't know if let me just play it back that last maybe get a blister on your little finger. I'm like trying to imagine. I feel like there's just not a lot of space in the oral cavity, which is why so much of the sound is pulling forward. It's not like it's super intentional. It's just he's almost like he has a super laid back approach to singing, causing this sound to happen. Baby, get a blister on your thumb. We got to install a microwave oven, custom kitchen delivery. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Oh, see a little queen, he got the earring, got the makeup on. I tell you what, that's his old head. The little mama got his own cherry plane. The little trucker is a millionaire. We got to install a microwave oven, custom kitchen delivery. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Now the other gentleman singing, I feel like he has, obviously he's got the harmonies covered, but like there's a brightness in his sound that is so beautifully contrasting to like this main theme that we're hearing. And through it all, I just like, I don't know, it's so groovy. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I should have learned to play on that guitar. I should have learned bam and the drums. Don't you look at that, the mama got it sticking in the camera. Yes. Like those phrases, the way he tapers off with that more speech-like approach, it's just so captivating. And I don't know. I need to hear more of their music. I don't know if this is like a signature sound that he produces often or if it's just specific to this song, but it's so cool. What's that? The one who knows is when you're banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. That ain't working. No, that's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing and the chicks for. We got to install a microwave oven, custom kitchen delivery. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color love those harmonies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to search this fast enough, but that slight bit of southern nope, not this always happens to me. British rock band. I won't go into it too much. It's so interesting how closely related certain accents are, or what you sort of pick out with vowel shapings when someone's speaking versus singing. Because that definitely sounded to me like a southern, like a United States southern accent. Let me play that back again while I try and find out a little bit more about these stories.
So that's the way you do. You play the guitar on the TV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing in your checks. You get the money in the checks. For free. Money for nothing in the checks. You get the checks.
My eyes might have glazed over a little at the end there because my brain was working in overtime. I have heard that I Want My MTV theme. In fact, a singer recently brought that into a coaching, so it's super familiar to me right now. But even at the time, I recognized it, and I didn't recognize the rest of this song. So I was trying to figure out if I've heard it before or if it's just because of that one line that I've found it familiar. I don't know. What a groovy song. I know I keep saying groovy. I know they're a rock band, but that can mean a lot of things. And I just felt like there was so much swagger in the whole song, in the way they played, the way they sang. I mean, there was just, it was so satisfying. And that's all I got. I really like his approach to singing just because it does look so effortless, and there's so much character to his sound as well. I imagine if I heard more of them, I would find it easily recognizable, because it's not muffled or muted, but there is just like a relaxed sort of neutral space that I was kind of perceiving in his mouth that was causing some of that nasality to pull through. And so the combination of the two was just really interesting. And of course his phrasing on top of that, like, it was just, I keep saying the word cool, but it was just so cool, so effortless. Yeah, I'll be listening to more for sure. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.